Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Chastain here with my wonderful wife, as always. This is W.L.L. This is W.L.L. I'm here at Vapestation20 here with Christy, one of the owners down here. Christy, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me a little bit about your business and how all this got started.
Okay. First of all, my name is Christy. My husband's name is Keith. We both work for Lawrence County and Lawrence City. I am an EMT with Lawrence County EMS. My husband is a career firefighter with Lawrence City Fire Department. We've been married 15 years, have 4 grown children. We've had the pleasure of having many children over the past 15 years coming and through our house, so we've been able to help the community in that way. And this actually all got started by accident, honestly. I was looking into some CBD products that a couple of friends were doing, like direct sales, and wanted a little bit more information. A friend of my dad's had been in the vape industry, CBD industry for 12 plus years, so I contacted him. We talked for a couple of days, and come January the 16th, we just decided to go into partnership. And then we opened August 23rd, and here we are a month later.
Now, I know there's so much buzz right now in the vape community with the flavor ban that's going on and everything else. Just how big would that hurt local businesses such as yourself if, say, all of that did get through, and how much would that actually impact those that vape on a daily basis?
It would basically shut everybody down. Our doors would close. There's governors going around sending police out in certain states, making sure everybody's closing down. And a lot of us have sunk our whole retirement into opening our shops and being able to provide a service for the community. It would just, and then you're looking at everybody who vapes, it would then be illegal. So, you're going to look at going to the black market, and that's just going to pick right back up, and then you're going to have more of these illnesses and more of these deaths on the record.
And I'll say this, as an avid vapor, I've been vaping for over 6 years now, and I have never once been sick. I have never once had an illness. I have never once had a breathing problem. In fact, my breathing has gotten better ever since I started vaping. My way of life has gotten better. I feel healthier. I look healthier. I am healthier. So it would hurt not only local businesses, but it would hurt me as an individual and as a person as a whole.
Right.
Now, I know that there's a lot of misunderstanding when it comes to vaping. There's a lot of people that don't realize that there's a big difference between CBD oil, vape, and the illegal stuff. A lot of people group all 3 of those in the same category.
Right.
Why do people do that, in your opinion?
In my opinion, it's just easier. It's just easier to place everything in one basket and say, hey, we're not going to individualize everything. We're just going to shut it all down as a whole. It's just an easier way to get it all out there.
Tell the viewers how they can help keep your shop open by supporting Vaping Saves Lives.
Vaping Saves Lives is a big thing that we've got going on right now. A lot of the vape shops in Lawrence County, in Greenville County, Spartanburg County, we've all gotten together and band together. We've been helping each other as far as postcards. We've got, if a station runs out, we'll take them some more. We've just been asking people, even if you don't vape, if you support our right to choose to vape, come in and sign a card, sign the postcards. All postage is being paid by most of the shops. We're offering to pay all postage. Just come in, put your name on the cards. We'll mail them out and get them to our representatives.
Would you say that the big buzz with the vaping right now, would you say that is from big tobacco throwing money?
Oh, I absolutely agree. Yeah, I wholeheartedly believe this is big tobacco and big pharmaceutical companies coming together. Currently, if the federal government was to shut every vape shop down, as of today, the regulating our industry. None whatsoever. We regulate tobacco, we regulate alcohol. I am all for regulating vaping. We do everything we can to keep it out of teenagers' hands. Like I said, I have 4 kids. Our kids didn't smoke until they were of legal age, and then that was by their choice. It wasn't me going out buying them a product and saying, here you go. And that's when you look at vaping products getting into underage hands, you've got to take into that somebody's buying that for them. So, my opinion, and like I said, this is just my opinion, turn around and have the same restrictions as you do on tobacco and alcohol. It is illegal to buy for a minor. It's fines, it's jail time. Do the same thing when it comes to e-vapes. Do the same thing.
I completely agree. I do. Now, I look around, and of course, this is a very beautiful location. Beautiful store you got here. I absolutely love it. I've been in here multiple times. What is your dream for this?
To be a place that everybody can come and hang out and just relax from the day. When we first opened, my dream and my goal was to have a place for all of our community. Just to be able to hang out with our friends, watch a game on the big screen, have a cup of coffee. We've gone into, with Vestibule in Clinton, we have their coffee for our customers that we're providing, just to hang out, talk, chill. Like I said, me and my husband work for Lawrence EMS and Lawrence Fire Department, so we're here for all of our, men and women in badge to come and just decompress.
Now tell me a little bit about the juice line that you run.
Animaze. Animaze is my partner's dream. It's his company. He has been in the business for 12 plus years now. All of the liquid is made, all of the products are made in Tennessee, up on Dolly Park Parkway. So we have local ties. I mean, it's not but a couple of hours up the road. And like I said, he's been in it for 12 years. He knows what he's doing. He knows his stuff.
What's the number 1 selling flavor that you have?
The number 1 selling flavor we have? Currently, I would say Zombie Blood. That is that and Cowboy. Those are our 2 biggest sellers right now.
So tell me, I think how to word this. When it comes to vaping, what would your message be to someone who's looking to start, to try it? What would be your recommendation and your advice?
Do your research. Do your research. There are a lot of different devices you can get. You can go to the gas station and get for as little as $20. But there is no guarantee that that is going to be, a regulated item. The FDA, there's a lot of items in here that we have FDA regulations on. Juices have four ingredients. That is it. But yeah, just do your research. Know what you're getting into, and know what you want.
The amazing part about those 4 ingredients is I've done my research, and I can get propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, and flavoring, all off of literally Amazon. I get it shipped to my door.
Yep.
So the big issue with, it's the juice. It's not the juice. You're using 2 food grade products and possibly a 3rd food grade product, whether or not it's a synthetic flavoring or it's a natural flavor.
Right.
So you're using all natural products when you vape. The only additive that's in there is nicotine.
Exactly.
And you can get it without.
Exactly.
Your options are very broad when it comes to buying juice or buying a product.
They are. And nicotine is already a federal regulated ingredient. Everything else is, like you said, food grade, but it's also found in the medications you take. It's found in the beauty products you use on your face and your hair. They have all been regulated by the FDA.
How'd you get your name?
Vapestation20?
Yes.
We originally were just going to be Vapestation. Unfortunately, there is also another Vapestation in South Carolina up in Greer. So we just took 20, which is Lawrence City Fire Department's number, since we were in Lawrence City. My husband works for Lawrence City Fire Department, and added the 20 at the end.
I like it. I like it. I mean, I like it. That's one of those unique twists that you can add and something that you can be proud of.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you want to tell the viewers and listeners?
With everything going on, just do your research. Don't listen to everything that is out there. There's a lot of misconceptions that with the flavor names and packaging, we're targeting kids. But that is by far what we're doing. Because I'm going to tell you, as soon as somebody walks in my shop, if they're under the age of 18, they're going right back out. Our system, we can't even cash out a sale without having an ID to put in the system. We have to scan it, and it verifies that you are, of legal age. But just do your research. There's a lot of vaping ban threats going on right now, and a lot of governors are, making good on that threat. But what you have to take into consideration is that there are limitations. Nobody can file until November anyway. Representative Bernstein and Representative Finley in South Carolina have stated that they're going to pre-file for a ban in South Carolina. They cannot file until December. They can't pre-file until December. And both of them are from Richland County. They both stated that they're going to file the flavor bans. Finley, which I have no problem with this, I totally agree. He wants to raise the legal age to 21. By far do it. I have no problem with that. You have to be 21 to buy alcohol. I don't have a problem with that at all.
It's funny you said earlier that people think that we market to kids and children. If you go to any liquor store, you go and buy even beer now. They've got cotton candy, they've got chocolate, they've got this. So if you really want to talk about marketing to kids, alcohol sales does it a whole lot more than vaping does.
We have to look at the full board.
Exactly.
You've got flavored alcohol, you've got flavored cigars, you've got flavored cigarettes, and you've got flavored e-juice. None of us are above the law when it comes to businesses, and so if you're going to attack us and want a flavor ban, you got to take it across the board.
I agree.
You can't just target us and say, oh, guess what? They're going against kids. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't call a kettle black. So, I don't know if you've watched any of the hearing yesterday, but Representative Jeff Duncan was right on point. He was the only one that we heard and that knew what he was talking about, that had did his research, because his office called us the week before the hearing, and we talked to them and gave them some information. But he stated that the issue isn't about vaping and vaping products, as it is about how they're abused. Because you've got people buying cartridges off the black market. People are lacing those cartridges with illegal drugs. And you go back and do your research and you do go through your testing results. That's your problem. People lacing all these pods THC and vitamin E oil that is not a food grade product. And I mean, he stated that the answer is for our youth to stop buying black market pods and stop lacing them with THC and stop trying to get high.
I agree. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more.
And then, right before he was done with his 5 minutes, he also stated that we need to have all the facts before we can fully remedy the situation. You can't just come in with one side of the story and close it down and then say, oh, well, we'll look at it again once everything's together. You can't do that. You have to get all sides of the story because you're hurting a lot of families.
Yeah.
A lot of families. I know people who have, they're 50, 60 years old. They've been doing this 10, 15 years. And they've lost everything. Their whole life savings they put into their shop, their dream, and now it's gone. So we're just keeping our fingers crossed that we can withstand, and South Carolina will do what's right by its people.
I'm hoping they do. And again, if you have a misunderstanding about what vaping is and how this actually helps people, please come down here if you're in Lawrence. Please come speak to these absolutely wonderful people. They know their stuff. You can also call me. You can send me a message. I'd be happy to speak to you about it.
Yeah.
Come down and visit these guys. Come down and shop. Buy some juice. Buy a product. If you're scared about getting started, come down and talk to them. They'll help you. They'll get you set up, get you started. They know their stuff. And just support local. Please, 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 please help us fight for our right to vape.
For our right to stay healthy.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the W.L.L. show. This is We Love Lawrence. Thank y'all. Please like this, share this, tell your friends. If you know anybody that vapes, send them down their way. We would love to see you down here.